Let's be honest, smartwatches didn't exactly receive the warmest welcome that most manufacturers thought they might. Since their inception, they've been lambasted for being bulky, complicated to use, poorly designed, and plagued with poor battery life. Some who were keen on the technology initially were put off by the exorbitant prices, too. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and Samsung has stuck with the watch category, making improvements to its Galaxy Watch pretty much every year. Now they have brought out the 2019 Samsung Galaxy Watch Active, and it's taken some design cues from the previous watch versions, but at the same time, it's kind of like a whole new watch. I had a chance to spend several weeks with the 40mm Watch Active in rose gold, and I'll tell you what I learned. Heads up though that if you like this video and end up finding it helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing since it helps me keep making more videos. Watch Active comes in just one size. It's a 40mm case and it's slimmer and less bulky than previous iterations. Having tested out the watch last year, I can already say it's much more comfortable and less manly looking than before. Samsung's been listening to its customers. Between the size and the rose gold and the soft pink coloring, this watch is definitely much more ladylike than last year's, which was pretty big, bulky, and manly looking. Another key difference in Watch Active compared to other smartwatches is the round face screen. The display is fully customizable and it's a Super AMOLED touchscreen display that measures just over 1 inch in diameter. The screen's definitely bright, colorful, and vibrant, and it looks super crisp. This version of the watch is missing the rotating bezel design, which has been standard on many Samsung watches. But in my opinion, you're not going to miss it, since you can navigate just fine using the touchscreen. There are 2 buttons on the right side of the case. The top one turns the screen on or calls up Samsung Pay, while the bottom one dives into your apps. The Watch Active, not surprisingly perhaps, comes with plenty of built-in health and fitness tracking and lots of data. Samsung touts the watch not just as a timepiece, but as your wellness partner. It can track steps, it can track calories burned, your exercise time, and even send you motivating messages. And I often got nudged if I was sitting too long and motivated to do some exercises like torso twists. Samsung Watch Active also measures your heart rate constantly and can keep it displayed on the watch face depending on which face you choose. Otherwise, you can dive deeper into the heart rate to see what yours is and where it ranks with your average inside the Samsung Health app. The watch is water resistant to 50 meters, so you can wear it swimming or playing around in the pool too. A kind of neat feature on this watch is the Stress app. It uses your heart rate to tell how stressed you are, and then it offers deep breathing exercises to help calm you. This exists on other wearables too, so it's not groundbreaking, but it does make you think about what you're doing. One of the Samsung Watch Active's key competitors is still missing built-in sleep tracking, so it's really great to see it here. The Galaxy Watch Active tracks 4 stages of sleep, and you can get the data in the app on your phone. You can get things like your awake minutes, your total REM sleep, and how often you were in light sleep or deep sleep. Now, this is one of the features I really loved when I was using a Fitbit all the time, and I find it really handy to see how well I'm resting. The sleep tracking feature seems to work really well overall. It tracks the total hours of sleep, and then it'll break it down by those REM, light, or deep sleep moments, so you can see what time you were in each state. The battery life on this watch is outstanding and probably among the best of any smartwatch I've ever tested. You get about 45 hours of use on a single charge, and I can definitely say that I was only charging it up every few days. You'll get an alert when the power runs low, so you've got plenty of time to juice it up, which you can now do using Samsung's new wireless power share on the S10 or the S10 Plus. So what is wireless power share? You can now charge any Qi wireless device by placing it on top of the Samsung phone, like the Galaxy S10 Plus here. Now, worth noting, it might be a bit on the slow side, but having this option is super convenient. On the Samsung Watch Active, you can choose which apps to display and which ones to have as shortcuts. You can also add different widgets or display other information like weather info, calendars, or your alarms. One of the other questions I got asked a lot about when testing the Watch Active is, does it work well with other devices? Things like the Google Pixel 3 or even the Apple iPhone. And the short answer is yes. Even if you don't have a Samsung phone, though it does work best with one, you can still use this watch. Some of the features and functions are a little more limited, but I'd say you can still get about 90% of the functionality out of this watch, even with a different phone. Overall, if you're in the market for a smartwatch and have been waiting for prices to fall, now's your chance. The Watch Active has all the functionality and tools of any other smartwatch, but in a smaller profile and at a lower price point. The 2018 version of the watch sells for about 420 Canadian dollars, so the watch active's price of $299 Canadian means there's money left over for other kind of gear, like maybe the Samsung Buds, which I also reviewed and you can check out here on the channel. Overall, if you want a chic and stylish smartwatch that does everything you need it to do, you will not be sorry about choosing the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active. If you want to read more about it, head over to techgadgetscanada.com, where I've got a full written blog and you can post any questions you have either there or, as always, here on the YouTube channel. I'm Erin. Thanks for watching. You can catch me on Twitter or Instagram until the next time at ErinLYYC. You can also find me at facebook.com/techgadgetscanada. And just one last reminder, if you like this video, please hit that like button and give us a sub, since it helps us keep making more videos that we hope everyone out there can watch and enjoy.